tick na edani mu no entete awo adwene na adwene kitikiti na edani mu no ko timi edi detect say ensuo beto efri berry say ekobre say the rest to tobrem it will kan sie ni nuane months asa na rest to tobrem yes way I know what's on my head so Etini say yenso sie nim ba bia ensuo to a ensuo no eseye noma na still na no yesi eho na na yebetena I mean na say ye man panyfo so say ye ho hwe ensuo to a ntwimra kwan ni ye kwan gata say ye wo kwan no ho a yakata so gata ni mu kitwa bi yeso nim say ensuo to a ho no ensuo ni ta ba ho the drainage system and as a drainage plan ye say ensuo no beta ho a ebetwe afa hana kopia ye ni akata so kama ni akwa commission ni age fans ni eja hoko unfortunately that is how we are living our lives. Etina ma ese nsuo to a na obia omo nim no na obia sa eye master te hihye no ba ye nhwe nyame ebeye nsuo to Dubai a eyi nsuo fa efa omo gidigidi we saw how they were able to resolve it quickly. You wonder say na de nyame no enipa ne wo bo bi chen bia na ode o ma bi mu adwen foforo na sesen ani nyina ya bro ani baye ebi a wote no we bi a wukosi dan wonim say ensuo to a ebetwi afa so se say maami ya okochira asase wo yesi hoye East Legon Hills awo convince say ye nto asase adi susu mani na twa say ensuo na ta hoi ensuo no dia wo you ania be 3 trips kra betimi afele me nko fele ensuo no ekwan am say maami den na moyesa ensuo ne kwa na me ye mfa nea 3 trips nkonko fele ni ensi dan wo so mebo a ezo so wanfo ani anto na wanfo adwena anto ha dis so enye sika keto na odeje no wakọ akoto na afi wakosi dan ensuo ta ensuo nsi ensuo so ache oni tumi na afi akọ problem bebre aya yenye careful. Yes, I can say mad Dr. Father Dexter, the King Solomon. Yes, sir. Good morning to you, sir. Yes, I said I'm the GM with a multiple master's degree. Lawyer Kennedy Asantio, sir. Good morning, sir. If I said I'm a channel manager, Rakusi Abwaje, I do know our friend the darling boy. I no pay you be dim come out. Minister Nipa be now. Are you ready? You want to hear? You want to hear? You go here. But before then, no getting knocked down in life is a given. Getting knocked down in life is a given. Getting up and moving forward is a choice. That's the truth. Getting knocked down in life is a given. Look, I don't know anybody in this world, Rebecca, say he never had a time where he or she got knocked down in life. No, I have not heard anybody who says, only those sharp brabwas, no, you smooth all the way through. Only back on no. Astra bofo kra no omoshiase ebishiase. Astra bofo e omoye eternal beings o ebishiase. Yesu Christo several times he had to get knocked down in life. It's normal. Even po yebe wu Yesu Christo kra no ni mama ni papa okay ni surrogate father, right? That's a surrogate father. Joseph, they had to go through some difficult moments. And those difficult moments was the reason why I call boom. Eti Christo free ni mo frasi nyina no ye be wo ni nyina no na enoma mu odin ma no. So it's a given fact that you will have to be knocked down in life once in a while. But the difference here is your choice in getting up or staying down. So if you want to go higher, you have to get up and keep moving. But if you want to stay down, it's a choice you have to make. Everything we do in this life is about choices. We make all the choices we want. So the obrano ebo to make a choice to get up regardless and keep moving. That is what I have for this Monday. Obrano knock you down. Go try bibi na nye. Make a choice to get up and keep moving. Because if you don't get up, you stay there, and what is ahead of you can never be achieved. I hope so. Atom. Now, and sembi koso baku mienu bi. Eye nika eye sre eka adwuma no ho. But me the mani to for na metie di amanfo kan. I feel say enam say e bia nipa bi wo ha ote na wantie ni ye. Obi won so a wo hu ba wan hwe ni ye. Obi won so a ye ka che no but we misem ye. Eti panyisi ni ote ya ante. You hu ye nso anhu ni ye ni okokira se nso no. Wo hu ase kire ye. I want it's anope me pese ye nyina whether we you went you a patch up. I was so femme. Let's see. Interview e mami why see adiewe e mami wadarum patch on me bow. May try not may reproduce an interview that see none of me sorry me for Twitter me say Twitter trends #1 message them now you go Twitter trends in Ghana oh #1 message them come
Poisonous fingers.
Out venue no and I say that time no still na nkofo gusu to tickets no
on yes our conversation you know say and we say we are na be we need and know that but I again okay it afi no ya to me no me pese mutie ade kakra ema me the ba beti United Television interviewer minua ba Miss G ene nyomchini medical have it on YouTube this Saturday night. Femwason let's
Poof poof be the anthem. Hey, but only maybe I am there when you know. Calipo and 2 biscuits and then Bibisano, a hot dear, and yeah, I can't feel with that light. But Charlie, congratulations. Beyond control.
Thank you. Stubborn.
Charlie. What feel you saying? Catch me.
Oh, me. Initially normal.
Oh, how? What feel normal, so saying? After this huge.
Normal event. Company Orlando.
Hey, I said the Wakobo show of pens. Oh, the man started from, how we got to where we got to. Mami Kanasa. You started from time I will call UK honum by yourself. When I was starting, I think you went with a team. Now, that time now when him say was a out venue, and I said that time no still now nkofo gusu to tickets no.
Oh, me from time I be interview YouTube na me ka say me yes show landing ya. Na me say e be sold out. Brother. Say me buy me catch am say. I mean, I'm a superstar, and I know that people love me and they love my music and the message I send and my music. You get me? It's me buy and I catch them and say, oh, I mean, it's gonna be a soda event. That means say we see that I see. And yeah, anything new and yeah, be a surprise. You get me?
See, who numbers?
Yeah, and yeah, I am one. And say, my uncle show, Bogoso, and I here. And America, like I know my other time, just that like so much light has been, thrown on this particular O2 event.
Na Obeka say na unim say normal no say ani anka uko alone but u gather other stars from Ghana and odo call to support you na dream na your reality and say just for fun na odo mo call.
Oh, it's not a me show December or La Palm now, and it's a Yemen corner me here. Normal, because that is the year show. Our Ghana, ne, Amanania, me call me support you understand? It'll be very normal. Since planning and plotting December, me or La Palm, and then in corner me here, the colleagues and so by my perform here. So it's something like that in London, you get me? And the same thing can happen in even Venezuela. You know, because there are music lovers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because there are so many things where they happen. Like people they doubt so many things. Like a lot of people at UTV said some stuff. When I was going through, I was in a certain episode and I was tweeting. I saw some people saying that I'm doing all this because of the show and because of what I'm going through. Because of what I'm going through, I'm depressed and I'm saying all these things because I'm not straightforward. But I'm a human being, you understand me? I go through a lot of things. They go through worse things. But the fact that there are things they're outside, like me, unfortunately, being a public figure, me never be born, into I'm going to say never be what I'm
Che, Eriase, Senipa Wuti Asema, Tini Ye. Munti Asem ni yo. Miss G Shas ye din komo, ne niya jiamau. But the one you mukra sebia went in Antony ye ne shas ye to make you know how happy we are for you. Or response ni say, oh, we na normal, we na ti said ye may bo paint a campus, me ye we na may bo a plotting to Deben Walla Palm. Okay, fine. Planning and plotting, no. And the Nipane Koso and person will exude that kind of excitement in you for you to feel say we are proud of you. Now, some few seconds ago, the same person that did betu say program no call babe no na manfo bi cry because he was going through a phase, he was going through something. Na manfo bi gin say no man na okay can no or the promoting show. Me pacho obi bisa ne no more okay can wasem. You see how life is. Obi amusa no ono ane kofa betu mu. Okay, nti wo de me pacho nipa bebre ni ma detie. Eti wo de etie ni ma me why?
This year, the African
Ayeka. Yen aye channel an e bebo afi enya hwe.
I mean, it's going to be a soda event. That means we see that I see. And yeah, anything new, and yeah, be a surprise. You get me?
See, who numbers?
Yeah, and yeah, I am one. And say, my uncle show, Bogoso, and I see here, and America, like, I know my other time, just that, like, so much light has been, thrown on this particular O2 event.
Okay, wasi sa show na yebo na baso no ya nom si ye ne emprezi no ene ye nkan no kwan wasem no onu na show ne fa no wasi wo no ma ti said wakobo bodwe ase o se hin show bogosu show e pacho yentie ni yo onu na yebo na baso no Ye praise no. Was it oh normal it said wakobo show bi wo se be akra bi ase wo Ghana. It who can we here? What how much praise do you want us to rain on you when you are even downplaying your own achievement? Yankoso.
I am one. And say Makakobo show Ogoso and I here and America like no my other time just that like so much light has been thrown on this particular O2 event.
Na obibeka say na unim say normal no say ani anka uko alone but u gather other stars from Ghana and odo call to support you na dream na your reality and also just for fun until na odo call.
Oh, it's not a me show December or la palm na and it's a me kwana me normal because that is the show Ghana ni amanani me call support you understand. It'd be very normal. Since planning and plotting December, me or la palm, and then I'm here. The colleagues and so by my perform here. So it's something like that in London. You get me? And the same thing can happen in even Venezuela. You know, because there are music lovers everywhere. You get what I'm saying? Because there are so many things where they happen. Like people they doubt so many things. Like a lot of people at UTV said some stuff. When I was going through, I was in a certain episode and I was tweeting. I saw some people saying that I'm doing all this because of the show and because of what I'm going through. Because of what I'm going through, I'm depressed and I'm saying all these things because I'm not straightforward. But I'm a human being. You understand me? I go through a lot of things. Because baby, you go through worse things.
Okay, that's a mutiny. In his quest to downplay on one achievement ewo O2 Indigo I na wasi yen kaya nunkwan praising no in his quest to downplay it and what chippy in say even before the show na amanfo keka nsem bi say ensem bi ano no keka no a wo tweet it was to promote the show na ensem be na no tweet mami keka bi nchero the kaya mebo data chro medical nsem o tuti ye no bebre na na ye kohwe ni page no wa try delete bi afro ba send your social media city no delete kra na ye omo a screenshot to ho dada omo bedom na afi omo dia stories na ye nya bi akan so nsem o tuti ni bi enie de di kan odi kan beto ho say not in a particular order anyway. Or say, I have so many things on my chest to say, but since most of the guys here think it's for clout, Munti and you, and one was about to interview no. Or say, I have so many things to say, but since some of the guys here thinks it's a clout chasing towards my concert in London, I will voice out after my show. I will voice out after my show. And you'll be a cashier nano. And you'll be a cashier nano. On one a trust had you ever Twitter before the show. Okay. Oh yeah, and a year 31st March or Sunday betu or say my whole life is a movie. I have a movie coming soon. Still writing the script. I have been through a lot. So I've been through so many things to leave every scene undocumented. You all can learn a lot when it comes out. Nina America. Before O2 show, and I sabe da bonti say, say the abansi yina yo say editum say ne ex-wife fella a blockino. Ewo ni Instagram ni social media handles no. And on one ko screenshot to sa block no. And what the better was them block me for Twitter. Oh, you no see a March 30th. The pamucho bonini wahin. Bonino e wahin. You know say entwa to no. ana ye no enkoda oko 3 music or 3 media network is it a correct name 3 music TV right TV no call 3 music TV no na okwako promote ne London show enye hwe na no okoyo no okro promote ne London show eye O2 Indigo show yi ana omu bisa an question efa ne yere ana fela ho he didn't see anything wrong with it he answered listen to the answer
100.9 FM.
the patron me back akra the machine will say oh me emmo so yeah then we go play up I call 3 a music TV okoye interview about O2 show no and omubisa no about fella and no akoka na asem say they say no oni ni hobby but they are co-parent nature say omoye awofo but omunya awarefo omoko so bisa ne say oba ba ko bisa ne say wahu say fella tattoo na e da ne nsa ho no wa pepe firo all these were build up to O2 Indigo show. He was so relaxed. He was so happy answering those questions. He was so relaxed. Meba mwati ode ye omo ye ho adwuma ma na nyame adon wodame wa ha oboa me. He was so happy and relaxed answering the question and even telling why intia wa paper tattoo no se mukaya MC ya kan wa dada. I was saying on person in next wife and the next relationship na obutusu no ye adwuma no oba na hwe ne ex e won nsa ho. Are you ready on? Remanya Micha.
So if you marry somebody at 40 and regret at 60 when you waste their life.
No, for
real though.
So you think your regrets came early?
No, I don't regret.
Okay.
No. Me, I don't regret too. Everything they experience is normal. Right. It's a good thing that happened to me actually. It made me experience, life. It made me understand life. And then it's not like there's any bad blood between me and her. We are good. We are taking care of ourselves.
So amicable.
Yeah, it's cool.
So do you call this separation or we call this divorce?
We don't date together anymore. Like,
so that's
I'm telling you some real shit. We are no longer married.
I'm looking at Medical with a side eye when he says
I've not seen him like
regrets.
this before. I've not seen him like this before.
No, when he says no regret.
Bacho se utini ya on say branch na relax kama and no can on ne felasem. Why relax you? But he was there for interview towards O2 Indigo show. Sebia now refinsuwa last year about the same United Showbiz so and Obe announced said this year Obe show O2 Indigo. And we're happy for him. The same United Showbiz, Yehun said on taking seriousness towards the promotion of the show. We all advise Beyanko onya side issues, now on focusing on promoting the show. A trainer interviewee and also call this interview all in the quest of promoting the show. But my point is, at every time before the show, and Yebisa about Felano, he was so relaxed talking about it to Asumami.
Great. I'm looking at you with a side eye because also there was a picture where you know that you have her name inked on your body, right? And then we see that now it's covered. So if you say there are no regrets, I think that you have to
you see, this one is
introspect to an extent.
This one was a bit personal. I don't want to have, like maybe my next girlfriend or next wife, maybe I'm fucking her and she's looking at my baby mama's name. That's how covered it. Yeah. That's right. Like you did somewhere else.
Money.
That was fast. That was you, Cyril. You.
Cyril has done what now again?
No, but I think.
But that was really fast.
Okay, say move follow sequence, The same young man na okwa koye show no. Onwa na koye sa interview we na onya daje ekyerɛkyerɛ na ware a emu atete no entem ɔkyerɛkyerɛ na owie ye no Onwa Sakotuti or say, Fela is no more my wife. She is my baby mother. We are co-parenting now. It's all good. Onwa. Na warrior show. Odi ameba yensanko ya chikakra. In April, say April before this May. In April, and papa ya sign what delete tweet and make us a tweet no be delete by man for a screenshot dada. And on one tweet say, "Hi, my name is Samuel Dufrimpong. Yes, I'm from in medical. If anything bad happens to me, question the people living in my house, with the exception of my daughter, I land Frimpong. Ebacho medical na netro ya. Se bibi tuno e wo fie a woni Fela mu na. Ye misa won no omuti fie ho. Ma nemum yeyi ne baba no emfrim. On 3rd April. Eno no asan be ka se ni nyina so na show no twintwe so me ya o. Eno no asan be tweet say as I said earlier, 2024 is a year of truth. Every truth will come to light. I was for Nipa Krona. Now, afe yentwa sa interview na UTV interview this Saturday no. Na yentwa sunfri ho.
Tweeting, I saw some people saying that I'm doing all this because of the show and because of what I'm going through. I'm depressed and I'm saying all these things because I'm not straightforward. But I'm a human being, you understand me? I go through a lot of things. They go through worse things, but the fact that there are things they're outside, like me, unfortunately being a public figure, and me never be born, you know, they have the right to talk about it. But miss me nipa, what do they make an artist? So at the end of the day, you know, whatever they go through my life, now I'm an artist, that I'm that you might hear in my lyrics or my music. You understand me? So if you say that, say, maybe a show in London, I'm in for buying it's still a pound, then I'm here now. Flight tickets is cheap when you have money. You understand me? So it's not something that should be a struggle if you are doing a show in London and you feel like you want people to feel the live performance. So the emotional music videos, no people who the live, you know. So for this bit you can do it. It's easy when you're doing the right thing without a label. Do you get what I'm saying?
Person will take us through the sequence of events. Yes, Yehuno kakra was social media, but huna ushisha events. Fire call through sequence no.
Okay, it's no baby I had Miss G still nano or was show no so. Who said me started say me boy interview because nipa be brain TF interview kitwa na omoti no e na omoto to ayampia o Mr. and bibia amfa Fela hu but medical na call hinte de no go through before the show de no okeka before the show amanfo o say amanfo bi say ni nyina no the promote show obi amisa no o wieye no ya menada and amiji say family go through some of the things that led. And I said that happened during the show. Ama adeno abe krabeshe. Yenu ya ketuano. Enya daji chirichiri.
Of events, yes. Yehuno kakra was social media, but huna ushisha events. Fire call through sequence no.
I mean, it was great. People showed love, like. Let that Mr. OK Frimpong I say because on any might be possible. You understand me in the first place because me, I know that I can do a lot of things. But sometimes you need that push, you know, emotionally, financially, you know, technically, and everything to make it happen. But although I might be happen here because Mr. OK Frimpong or my name. Anna, the family celebrated the same birthday, just that they didn't about a day before mine. But it was like, yo, I want us to do this. I want to push him here because I'm used to going to perform at events and then getting paid and then coming home. But it was like, no, do this yourself. I'm going to help you do it. And then the money see it. What did they make an see? So, okay, to me say, you know, initially I was skeptical because me make events are me impress stress because already a human am you know very stressful. You know, so because of me be not say I'll be in I'll have to be in a position to mentally prepare myself and then everything that we won't is that all hammy because the human am and everything that now the baby account but catch me say yo you are my kid bro and I believe in you. There's a reason why we met. There's a reason why the universe brought that connection. So we have to make it happen. And I believed in him same way he believed in me. So I know that might be BRC here. And I'm a production team on more landing, and I'm a management team on more landing. Almost I said, yeah, let's do it. And I'm a personal person, I am a brother, I have a friend of Kofi Jam. Or catch him and say, yo, let's not do a smaller capacity. Let's do the 3,000 capacity. You can do it. You have to do it. Do this, and it makes me happy. It was only right that I opt for that choice. You get me? Or that I go for that option. Into the NOC. Into no. Meda OBBR say, Meda UTV say, Meda media house because Ankamun Kawa being like negative or positive.
Yes, meaning say yes.
Okay, so baby, I do before Miss G next question, Bebano. Watch it, one wa Buama Jumadi no eba so. Eye kama wabo Mr. OK Frimpong. OK Frimpong na all standing for independent candidate or Asante Achimago, right? That's an friend. But he sort FM run. Yeah. Or no, enna obo ni dia obo na baso. Order UTV nso ase. Order UTV ase o. Order media houses in ase. The next question I Miji Bisano about Diana, what motivated the large number of people are Omotropi to come and watch? I ma a big crowd so car get here. Question I Miji a baby son.
Banisena ahoye man ko forward bonting yes meaning say a successful but reviews need be ebi mu so mo ntimi anwe mu ebi mu say it was too short ebi mu say akode performing nyum too pe just say people still have reservations yes when you just why but ebi mu say too short ebi mu so mo ntimi anwe mu maybe say they couldn't find tickets to buy. What happened?
You see a lot of people underestimate medical as a brand. Right now, I'm talking about medical like a company, you understand? This is someone talking to you about the company. You what the American say. Medical is a different person. Samuel Frimpong is a different person. You understand? But some people underestimate medical. You get me? But at the end of the day, the way we infused the whole thing, generating attention and everything towards this event, you know, it was only right that people come up. So they ended up coming up late, and then a man near my way because I had no more time in the air. We were supposed to end the show at 11 o'clock on the dot. Now, I can exceed at 11 o'clock now. There was a chair cabin, there was a chair 300,000 pounds as penalty. You understand? I don't know, Miss me any minister.
Mutie ni ya. You see, sir, he has been giving time. He's talking about the show. He's talking about himself. He's happy. He's relaxed. He's doing all that, and nobody stopped him. Mutie ni. Obian stop, you know. Obian stop, you know.
Wasn't ready to go through that process of paying money for breaching the contract or an agreement. Into no, that's what it was. It wasn't anything, and I don't blame them because it be more Juma and at time I was off, you know, any I don't know. I'm fever show next time, no. But when you know, I tell me, let's say next time I maybe be our land, you know. It has to be a very big venue because venue, you know, That is for mommy, honestly. I mean, we would have opted for a bigger venue. But at the end of the day, you know, we had a good show. And I tell you, let's say next time, or the next project we could do for London, it has to be a very big venue.
Into venue, next venue, Hiva.
But so next venue, I'm here in London, a very O2 Arena. Because they have a very big space. Now, my OBA to me back. Now, OBA to me at the
it's you know, I wish I was a mutie na who follow sequence in here. You appreciate the good work that Meji did. So who now who follow sequence in here, you appreciate the misconstruction. Aya tuogu abonting. The woodsy in here, Sabiano, and I'm saying social media, and you know, they say people don't have time to listen to anything. Yeah, penkiting getting near jumping near Casa, near to dear tem near to a yampia, and then more fraba. Yeah, the mooney man, no. It's in a can cram on parking kind. Now, may skip it because now Miss Ginia Daddy bisa questions are compensa. Yeah, be any questions, no. And I made you bisa a cancer and then a cancer.
Oh, you'll be a man in one yum. Ah, you mean in Kofunim, no. And I'm a person Kofu feeling like.
Now the question was about the surprise act. Sister Debbie. Now, Sister Debbie, no, so no, why wouldn't him no be by way of information, you know? Now, one medical and the woho, and son medical worry fella. It's you know, you because na Sister Debbie, no, a medical X. I wish I for Muntin before show no beba so na conversation ne koso no. Ni peshia fella o baby o mu bisanze ubeko O2 ni bi. Ebi only medical perform ya na amanfo ni ji hu. So people were asking these questions and she never ever said anything bad. Ebi wa bo say no abrashing of oh yeah, I'll be there. Ochaso. It's here no so those conversations, you know, was the reason or was part of the reason why say Amanfo got surprised with Sister Debbie on stage, and obviously people will ask questions about it. Yeah, no, Meji Ebisani.
I mean, you'll be a man in one yum. Ah, you mean in Kofunim, no. And I'm a person Kofu feeling live performance of the almost share woman Snapchat and in the music videos especially. To do a London, if you are taking 2 weeks with that. Watch a video, I am a fan, but whom a live performance. You know, it was nice. On also by joining a set, you know. Now I'm our hoopty, and you're not a 2 year now, a dana come out on any demo. When we live, now Okofia, when you're BB, memorable, now it's me with a medical concert, no. Seeing a choir, time I performing 2 weeks, you know. So that's what it is. And yet anything new, and I say, and yet anything like I wasn't trying to prove any point. I was just trying to have fun and let my fans have an experience of a great event. That's what it was.
In 4 hour studio, specifically Olani Mr. Logic, almost the time in here wrong. Why catch your uncle for say you worry beyond what divorce? Why do you go take your ex and take her to a stage at this point? And so I wouldn't say rumor no oyere and car say yampa na say nyampa or also promoting the movie. I didn't know as a person who's fighting with this bringing your ex on stage.
All right, so we know and so yeah, Sema Miji Bisaye, and yes, me, I still stand by what I said. I feel that maybe the timing was wrong. I feel, and I don't know. Me so my dream. Me my dream name is say, oh baby, assembly namne. Ne wake kake na was so asa catch you say, uya, uba afi na obechechi in semu ye ni ade no. Bringing your ex on stage, it's more like I say, a woman say a business is okay there, but I say who boo or baba kono so enim tie bi say. And they be music oh na so on anyone yum. And I miss my dreams oh na so no oba na so on ne jan so on yum. So if it's about nyom di an kenye ni same but me ma adwene no enye me ji adwene. Mr. Logic susu ka the same thing enye me ji adwene. And odi bisa say ne bi mu so mo ka usomu sen.
On stage.
Almost cardio, any style, almost feel it, and I don't blame them. I don't have anything against them, but I was almost say, you know, it entails so many things. And because I'm a public figure, unfortunately, you know, maybe be that one thing. Many sure say, Ola or one or your angel and now your saint. On your obia or your confirm, nipa. Robots cry a charge because you're not perfect. Universe are creating. But at the end of the day, I was just trying to let my people have a great event. This is not to, disrespect anyone or to send any message across for people. Sana, senior man, Olani, other people in a building.
It's at this point, you realize that. There is no anger. There are no emotions. Our job is to ask questions. We ask questions. And when we ask questions, you can decide, say, no. Now, answer the Beko fella question now, Akofa Sansen we are ban. Yanko ye chikakra. Fella by United Showbiz, obe promoti resonance. Obe promoti resonance. Oba United Showbiz. Oba, look, ideally, Ura Eden Sema Babe Tuja Dada before you came on the show. Ideally, any platform be Abekono, they will ask you about these same questions. It is not wrong, but it's your choice to answer or not. In fact, last week, fella called Joy Pram or whatever. Amamuko born the old video with medical mode, and you could see the emotions on her face. You could sense it. Anyway, Oba United Showbiz, One Habiba, the star of the night, and comedian Waris. Yenya near what panel no apart from another that day or better than a lawyer. I still not maintain. Yenya what panel no we were asking her for her good wishes towards the O2 Indigo show. Yenti de fella kai.
I mean, many just say, yet two big artists in Ghana, they are putting Ghana on the map. And I'm so happy because I think last year, Mihu Rema or play show or I think India. And I mean, I just wish nothing but the same thing for our own people. And this is what we all pray and wish for. So I wish them all the best. And I mean, thanks to them for putting Ghana.
Your show O2 medical or your show O2.
Yes, I'm I wish them all the best.
Etino sawa hu owie ye no A+ e remind ni say medical ye show e wo O2. Che ye nya atwensem no. Eno ma bi wo aye ya ye nipa ye nya atwem no. Wakasa wi A+ insist say medical ye show e wo O2 ka bibi promote show no. Prima fatum.
Say Kim promise to yet all. So I wish them all the best.
O2 dear no here.
Hey. Into two no aka two wish them all the best.
My client wishes them all the best.
So me beba ha say am say
Hey.
The
man at the law lawyer and so me sure say the entire obisa because your whole video be a call viral so you will be there. In Tabia ye person or cases so yes you are go after a or before resonance no call up for me be that's why
we wish them all the best.
Okay.
Worries. Okay, so you see, someone with the econo. Fela bet na se calmly. Ye for sono ubet me hunisa, be abekanisa. And now ye kindly say, medical ye show O2 and na edru so ka bibi I say we wish them all the best. We wish them all the best. The boy one fa camera see did you be atem. One ye will be a okay. But the mamima a more trust in aquaba. Na yen ansan ya ko the last question akofa nsem we ene ayampia totono no abaso ya akofa. Tina, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Oh yeah.
Nyamiado na osore.
Boko. And then my chick will say do have a camera. Good morning.
Good morning.
Patch on way.
Nyamitias.
That's it. Abna Okwane so flat day. Akra. Tian stop you from and then make us all more for canoe call.
Oh.
Ayi.
We jadi na.
Ayi santo. Enye gbawe.
Boy si wenya nampa.
Yenye yi. Atelabian azamani. Some of them free song kwa.
As the police say the 50 Ghana.
All right, it's yeah. Ade ami me nya sure say my bi wada.
What?
Yeah me.
No.
As a me yeah.
Analysis.
I mean, analysis.
No, you do that a lot actually. Yeah.
No, I've never done this before.
I mean, you like to analyze things a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, not
if I feel like.
Yes, but not on maybe like a particular celebrity issue. Usually do it on as a organizations and okay, debut Aja so your best in we.
Yes.
Aja didn't say. I think so far Aja any medical day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I
you know, Yantuaso. Afe yankwa the question of the night.
So last week, no, right on this show, Fela Baye, na yebisa no about who show no. She wished you well. Me sure so him say resonance so be premiere this week Saturday. Yeah. Me person me who say what do you have to say to Fela concerning the movie premiere no? I be so this Saturday.
Okay, you know, sene na me kano. Mini aba Miss G say last week, and I'm about medical boy no amamodada. Fela Baye show no. Yebisa no dodgy, ne lawyer Habiba so yes so dodgy. At the end of the day, they wish you well. 18 and also no weekendy Felanso film resonance. Ye yin wo West Hills Mall and Accra Mall 7 p.m. Where you would no aye hugely successful ye denyamia say. But would you also want to wish her well? That is the question.
Questions now will be coming up. Sounded to say marriage counselor. What did they make an say? And that's not how it's supposed to go. Because you called to ask me about the show. The show went well. It went great. I wish everybody well. You understand what I'm saying? I know how it works for things to come on the headline and that. But we had a great show. Mama Ninja say I have a great show. Today BBC World posted me. They posted Ghana. That's what I want us to talk about. Let's not talk about things that will make the headlines because we are already making the headlines. You are making money. I'm making money. You are happy wherever you are. I'm also happy. Let's focus on that and celebrate greatness. And when you have to and like to say somebody get problem. I'm not sure say your first boyfriend you have a relationship with, no. I don't know that's in the war. It happens. You understand me? So please, let's celebrate the success and the greatness, and let's move forward. There's no need for medical and Fela. We don't set any record. We don't be the first people.
Okay. Afi mo hu baby asem na kwesi. Mo hu baby ayam piano charge say free. Last weekend, Fela Kroya ba show iso. Obedi ni nkomo be promoting the show. Ne film. Enye bone. Hugely successful show. O2 Indigo. On our headline. Oh, baby mama premiere in the movie. Send ye man wo no. Ye shesen ka also betimi aye the same thing amano. So all my fans mutie me mo share me on UTV fella premiere the movie weekend chale mu mie nkogu na nyema. Now just go and show love. Me pa chewo. Me pa chew. Abna ebesi sanidiana.
No.
Was it something too difficult to be done? And I say, have you gotten to the point where the name fella upset medical?
Ola, if it upsets you so much, why were you the one that kept mentioning it? You kept mentioning it. Ola, like that one and I say, once you come and put your life or your way out there, how people dissect and bisect it there.
You don't detect
you fed it to the wolves yourself.
Yeah.
And plus, this is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time. You people are doing this to us. You do it to us all the time. Now, prior to show, no, you focus purposely on the show. Not mention anything about her. Not say anything about her. And now, what a successful show ni kubo ni dia. And now, di attempts and kaya na kaya besen di ehun bi account. Because I say ways we free nearby. But this is the case where Yakofa for the past couple of months till the day of the show, Yakofa will tweet new way back. It's all about how you are not in a relationship.
I have read most of the tweets.
Exactly.
Before the show.
Yeah, it's all about how you are not in a Ola, even on the day of your show when you had a sold out show, when you were at the pinnacle of, I mean, because this is something that I can say no Ghanaian musician has been able to feel that.
No, they have been.
Why?
I think Sakuri has done it before.
And when Akabas near 800
yeah, this is 2,650.
Okay.
I think Kwame Ujimukra said on
Okay. But with medical, so nobody expected something like this to happen, and it did. Well, I made me feel on that stage when you were getting the glory and everything, even talking about the fact that you are single there was not necessary, but you did. You shared that like glory there about you being single, and what does it mean? It means you're not married anymore. I'm single. The girl, like you now, you were involving those things in the show. Before the show, too, you were involving it. So now, when I first listened to the interview, because I didn't watch the show, me who snipe it, the first thought that came to my mind was, how can Miss G just start like Obiako your show successful? Say the Obe Bisana and now hearing us name. So later,
that is how they made it.
That is all. And I make it. When I watched the snippet of the interview, make sure I have 30 seconds. No, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, but when I watched and listened to the complete interview, I realized that no, you had like a whole 5-minute conversation on how the show was a success, what happened, like 2 minutes, like there was a build up on the questions till it got there. So it's not like nobody was interested in your success and then we just decided to. And now I feel like for somebody at Wako interviews, Oko promote show ni na o de o yere no e kan o x no e kan eyi ni ho ko kan sem eye we nyina no. Wo de why we mpo Miss G ebisa wasem na obufu ye no la. On the internet everybody was like, "Oh yeah, why are there any sense ko bisa oni ade." I feel like you should have left it there. Now, you might think say bia when nipa o. At the end of the day, me anya Miss G na sell out O2 no. Now what are we talking about today? We are talking about Miss G. And you.
Or trending.
We are talking about Miss G and we are talking about your insults. When at this time of the day we should be applauding you. By now radio is and medical
and I become medical show. Sell out.
We could by now, by now the whole Ghana and can become social media. All I'm supposed to be seeing is the O2. Now the conversation has turned, the conversation has twisted, and now we're talking about how somebody offended somebody and what. Now after the whole effort in way now why now maybe they say, oh yeah, there Miss G will always sit in that chair. Oh yeah, there as a talk show host, the more we trend, the more the show people will come and watch. Right now, what you don't know is that next week. Say you're live no you be monitor you be say next week is weekend we live no e be call any match every day live cause obi aba be hwe but now who show now wakwa ye na nka we say nka ye di nkomo no what are we doing right now?
Okay, gospel billboard remind you say 2 years ago a gospel musician called Emmanuel Smith and so fele O2 Indigo no
Ghanaian.
Yeah. It's, you know,
Ghanaian living in UK.
Yeah, in UK.
Sometimes when they are giving education,
yeah.
Omon can ye. Aha, Otehinwa Ghana.
Oh, there, yeah. Ghanaian, a crowd to Abba.
Go get them.
You new information. Pemunyati ya na him no matter.
Go get them. No post. Sorry, I'm saying.
Yanko
National Theatre ambe feel.
Kwagu Yanko, but let's not be attacking. Let's be very decorous.
You see,
you did well.
Let's be in our space, a lot of times a negative news NSL. Me, the whole interview, I don't have an issue with what Miss G asked and everything.
She did it work perfectly.
Yes, but Ola, sometimes we also need to be circumspect. And you will be on what's our emotional intelligence about breakup. And it's our no one. One, it is alleged that before medical show there had been a chopping.
No, forget that part. Leave that part out.
No.
Let's focus on this one.
So the guy is not, when it comes to the partner now, psychologically, move and answer emotional intelligence to deal with the issue.
But he mentioned it even before Amiji drew this last question. I will praise for the show near that. He mentioned said that Nipebimu say he was going through some psychological baby and I know Bobo Felad, one more Feladi, and Kumubi and no did now man for say or the promoting show near that. He was never even asked the question about it, but he hinted that in about
a lot
2 minutes 45 seconds and all the can't answer
the hypocrisy.
No, 46 seconds. Sorry.
A lot of young in the alleged incident between Fela McAfee and D Black. A lot of the people in our space knows. A lot of our people knows. And I'm going to say, or starting the interviews, near the assay underground where near Percy you want because we've always seen him as a child. They say, you call one now. And a lot of people also attack him, say, or your childish promotion, and it's normal.
Before the show.
And the person has gone through talking to some people cry before the show. No, or ye be jittery kakra. There was that fear.
So one here and sell out.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's normal.
Because in Crawford, a one in Cheney, in Crawford, they started saying that a lot of the people did not promote the show. Their stations he reached out to. Almost they were not ready to work or promote the show. So there is this mindset that it could be glory needed. Everybody wants to tap in.
But unfortunately, the subject of the day, no one can say UTV never helped. Because we all know he came there to make the announcement last year about the show. And I think that was when this lady, I'm sorry, Ghana most beautiful than
yes.
She was there. She was on the show that day. Then you should link up with it. Your point, we insist on your number. Say the bear or call you can also bet me a promoting show. Adjuasa, thank you. So that is what we did behind there. Maybe I'm not TV, so I don't know. So I think it was not live. Your point, and the reminds me, please take address number. And no friend manager said, imagine number.
Emotional intelligence in managing fame, success, and bad PR. And you'll be on what you see. And you'll be on and I feel say we all like the trend. You think Miss G didn't like the trend that came? Look, question the post or she drove the attention to her platform. She mailed it. And whatever happened, for me, it was not right. But mental health and emotional intelligence, I can't say because me, I know why I'm saying say at a point I feel for medical. I feel for him. You feel say onam hono e be or strong.
Yeah, maybe he's going through something we don't know.
He's hiding behind the show to be a man. But there is a lot that is hitting him.
Okay.
And among young Crawford, even there's another interviewer, Obi Busano before me, Obusu Busano, and he acquired idea as a. He was trying to run away from it, but baby Oboka could be an air channel.
Okay.
And he wasn't wise in dealing with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Also dear.
Okay.
Me too.
Me no. Everything that is happening, be a cost to be though Mr. Coca say medical or go through something. But one farmer to a bontia, Kawayina Ember. Kayana names a be honest allow issue, and I say, Moy Jaya, and I said, why be saying Kayanim. And secondly, Miss G on the show no. One could be sano na worry more samo. Obisano or catchers in Nigeria call ye show. Ain't there no be catcher in here. Like in your warrior, some no go say be a more relationship no, then they cause show now Obano Koyen because Obano ba show nos Oban United Show Business. You be stand Nikunu show no kind of same thing. That now Miss G was expecting to say be a medical because say, oh, maybe I wish I well and like you said earlier, but one cashe. It's for
no, I can't share any buffy.
Then he got angry.
And I say you be an
yeah,
and I will be a Miji no nye bemon and one any first boyfriend.
But that wasn't what Miss G was expecting from medical. Now, person kind of simple, kind of oh, I wish I were not so when you are there, bet trendy, you bet cancer issue, you bet sample. When we go here, yeah, ka about the O2 a Philly show no, and I mind you, medical on the show no. Uko can say you are single. What promote the show? Why you show? Say just say something about the show. Can show no the akoso when you are Ghana for we are hyping the show. Uko fa warrior say we are single. Be shame why you then that particular moment on the stage. That was not necessary. See everything that is happening, I blame medical. Or no, they didn't buy. And now my young so encouraging the money.
Can promise call Asia tour. I'll call you any show in your daddy. Ghana for one can watch him.
Ya casa.
Can promise or my?
Waba and dry in a
Obi the warriors and Mushiano.
No.
Obi the implanting the Asian. You see, when you lead the conversation, don't tell us not to follow.
Even Mincha no. Time I'll call you a music video, yeah, a year hype.
And take
the debate abonting first or quack or worry, an engagement. Yeah, who said a year can promise between or beka BB said or worry and I be sir, but the bloggers were saying it or no marble and thing. It will be up to me and sis to pay. Say yes, or worry and also. But with medical no on one I didn't be able to abonting and Monshe you and I be bit to me. The bit to me, I may hear it. Any or more woman feeling they are to be blamed, but the only person on yet to blame any daughter.
Yeah,
see,
I read that
this thing, no.
And I say, asem no kwakwe, asem nyina uwie na watwe phone asi uso.
Edi atem.
And I will okay can here there. Na wo sa to media phone nyina wo ne se wo ba ma obi amisa no. Sa na yire ho nsem. Meanwhile, wo so na wo tro to wo se ukowie show na wo ba be dis asem ni. So what is wrong with these people? Is it the case that Cheme yonko na minchiro zibayana?
Ebia.
Well,
what say? Any funny way of also promoting Obano fella show? Because
do you promote something without a mention of it?
Oko social media, a lot of the women has ganged up to go and go, and I know people. A lot of the ladies have bought tickets to go support.
And they have to.
What you see?
And they have to.
No, yeah, based on her.
No,
media
sometimes negativity can open certain doors for you.
Of course.
So, on your calm, no tenancy. Meaning go for silver bed, akasa. Ticket sales, no, bookings, no. The place will be sold out.
Resonance, no.
Yes.
And
it will run
whether they wish her well or not.
It will run for multiple weeks, yet multiple days.
Wow.
So game we sometimes you send your promotions in Ibiwo. So who and reading here break up no. It was part of the promo. Because the promo there was no plan for the promo.
When you say before fella starting the promo no I was of that slight opinion. Say, I think she should have waited for us to finish with the O2. So I say your concentration was on O2 Indigo. But now I understand. She did the right. She made the right move.
If that's the case, yeah.
It is like a way no be kata.
No, and then the alleged story, no. Now, here BB, ebe kill that thing. Listen, whatever the lady did,
the promotion she put through is good.
Did wisdom work.
Yeah. I'm more advising in Yamin Shramopa.
Bibia or yeah, she saw the opportunity and took it. That listen, nipa no okoye show no meneno you winya wo sa the same wavelength. Let me drop it. Let me drive it or drive it. Because in any case, back outside the country, let me use the opportunity now. Sa production ebe mami waha. And I know the guy will succeed. Or succeed we are. Na me in church and drive it out. And why?
And yeah, son said yeah. And then why are they insulting Miss G? At least on not one say fella show never successful.
No, but Obi obey insulting is because they said they have been so a kind. It's because the person didn't watch
the beginning of
the interview.
But Ola, even when
and they are not.
Even when we watch the full interview, a lot of our people in Ghana, they will all become sensible. Who say Ghanaians saying we like you, you are good in what you are doing are insults in this country.
Because I the mileage,
but the thing is that weekend resonance, whether we like it or not, it is coming on. And people are buying tickets, Silverbird, Accra Mall, and Wager. So whether they wish her well or not, but I dear back or can hear one video, not 10-year video now, the same video no say, or see we interview, you know, short videos now you post no YouTube, you know. That is what we posted. But he should also remember, on your show, the same people that post. All corner or the bloggers call one for UTV blogger Bianco. Meanwhile, they put it upon themselves to be promoting the show based on videos on Binya. They were sharing, they were pushing. Monfa Nyansa Anthony Moyo. Be guided by your actions. Our Chinanko may come back to hurt you. Akwabwa wedding.
Yes.
Echo so successfully over the weekend. On it, Teresa. I understand there were some bit of challenges with electricity.
Yeah, at the church.
At the church.
Saturday.
Yeah, but he's happily married. He's happily married and all that. And Kim promises so bano. Who then I could pay
we have a
we have a
YouTubers group that I mean, so I someone posted it inside that Kim Promise will be arriving at today 1 p.m. That was why I went.
Yeah. And I'm about your medical about more fun too.
So the betumun kwadi ebeko.
Amunkoshia. That's it. Yes,
say your creatives, you know, they are intentional about everything. It was a deliberate thing.
So there is something that
yeah, they called them. They called some people, but yeah, they nipa na your friend no can be. And
Kim Promise team no. Okay, so Kim Promise team no. F-Ray.
Seven man when say busoni pakon said the man no the brain mo bia.
I know. This is what happened. Of friends some particular bloggers. And of from Zion Fellas Dems. Of from some of the media traditional media of from so Mombra Michiano. But yeah, no, some of us one friend or one of them that debate 2 year page then we went there willingly. But they're afraid. Oh yeah, they get. Oh yes, they get them some.
The take home is that team now Ekoshia in Promise our airport that charade that beautiful thing. No, it was planned and was perfectly executed.
Yeah.
So, now why it's a medical so bad.
It was a beautiful welcome. Like girl and the motorbike.
Abna say we are over to us. that's it. All right.
My main cast and back. I'm like, you're looking.
Yeah, no bet. Okay, it's meeting our address. No, couldn't address, meeting address.
I mean, I tell you, remember.
Well. Anyway, midway nature. Now, your coffee news or peace 104.3. Good afternoon.
Your name is Rashid. In a park, but also due to back to Ghana, other engagement will be a perfect time to do something for my Londoners. Yeah, 10 minutes.
That's a daring move. You know, especially in conversations like Harvey about Ghanaian artists and shows outside. Me
a superstar, me artist, me blow up. And you're Ghana, we are singing. I'm feeling semi-quiet show in London. I'm a fan, so that's it. Simple.
Maybe so because maybe now what to say, you know, show.
I'm not believing. I'm doing it. I really just make a move where I know say I know if you do. It's something where I do. I know it's how they believe. I know that I have fans there. They are willing to see me perform. Yeah, and I feel like it's about time that I do that for like my people.
Indigo need capacity here.
I think 3K. Yeah, 3K. You have the
and the Lavos natural capsules at the Aba. And also you have to pay you Sisiani Kotoje Abasa, SCC, Ekotoje, Abasa, Sisi, Kotoje. Se wunyanya Abasa near Sisiani Kotoje bi, Enfam Mobra, the Abu Buago. In training to me near Juma, Carpenter News, was we, Mrs. Nakano. Unya Lavos natural capsules. Share. Bema de ni sanze hunu ofie na da bia graphic akenkan yo me onzampa